Hello, John Salt, JSI Productions. I was having a discussion about 2 hours ago with a junior photographer from California about the importance of 2257 regulations, keeping records, whatnot, and he couldn't really understand why he has to keep records because he doesn't do sexually explicit material. So I tried to break it down to him, and first, I actually pulled up a copy of the regs. So I'm going to read a little bit, and then I'm going to explain to you why, in my years of travels, that I have done what I've done and why I've kept the records. So it says, under Title 18 U.S. Code, Section 2257, whoever produces any book, magazine, periodical, film, videotape, digital image, digitally or computer manipulated image of an actual human being, picture, or other matter which, 1. contains one or more visual depictions made after November 1, 1990 of actual sexually explicit conduct, and 2. is produced in whole or in part with materials which have been mailed or shipped in interstate or foreign commerce, or is shipped, or transported, or is intended for shipment or transportation in interstate or foreign commerce, shall create and maintain individually identifiable records pertaining to each performer portrayed in such visual depictions. So, in a nutshell, basically what they're saying is, hey, if you're going to do sexual conduct, you better make sure these people have IDs, you better keep records of where they live, you better make sure that they are at least 18 years of age. Because if you're not, hey, guess what? Attorney General is going to come after your butt. And I think it's a $10,000 fine. Last I knew it was. It could be more than that now. But I was talking to the junior photographer, which shall remain unnamed, because, he doesn't want his name put out there. He had a really good, valid comment. And what he said to me was, dude, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't do that kind of stuff. California says as long as I am not doing pornographic material, which means that I can do implied and I can do nudes, then I'm okay. So I asked him, okay, yeah, that may be right for California, but do you realize that each state has their own interpretation of what sexual conduct or content is? I don't know about the rest of you, but I have been in some states in the Bible Belt who, if you pose with your butt sticking out a little bit and you're fully clothed, and that's sexually explicit material to them. So if you want to go ahead and make that decision that you're not going to keep these records of these models, you're not going to have IDs for them, hey, go ahead and do it. But I'm telling you, you're up for a fall, because I happen to know of a certain photographer in the Georgia area who shot somebody who was 17 years old and got into a lot of trouble for it because he thought that she was 18 and she wasn't. There was no ID done. So guess what happened? Boom. I'm not going to tell you the particulars, but he was not a happy camper for a while. Let's just put it that way. There was one photographer out of Hawaii, Aloha, who was taking pictures of, at this time, a tourist who was there on vacation for a week, who just so happened to be 15 years old, who looked like she was like 25. They all look like they're 10 to me anymore, because I'm old, I'm an old guy. But at the same time, he got into a lot of trouble too, and he lost his business. So I'm not going to go into all of this stuff on why you should do it. I just want to break it down to the point of, please, if you're going to be sending print, if you're going to do all this stuff, going across state lines, then you should, by all means, keep records and make sure these people are of age, either male or female. It does not matter.